How to create fins. I'm first going to start off with the tail fin. So I get a chunk of clay and I want to go ahead and squeeze it so that it's kind of longer like this. And on one end, I kind of want it to be flat because I'm going to add it to the end over here and I want it to be a little bit wider and flat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and just kind of tap it on the table so it's nice and flat, and then that way I can attach it to the surface. Now I need to turn this into a slab, so I can shape it to be a flat fin similar to this right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my hand and I'm going to press, and then flip it over. Press, and flip it over. When it's kind of the thickness that I want, which is basically like a cookie thickness or like a pancake thickness, then I'll get the end of my fork and I'm going to go ahead and kind of slice it to be the way that I want it to be. So I like to just sort of trace it out. All right, and when I've got it, I'm going to go ahead and cut it. And then I'm going to just sort of shape it out and refine it a little bit because it's a little rough. It's got some rough edges. So I'm just going to take my fingers and smooth it out. And then do that on the other side. Just sort of refine it. Next, I need to attach it. So the way that we attach things is that we use slip and score. So I'm going to go ahead and get my toothbrush, dip it in the water for the slip, and then the scoring just means scratching. So I'm going to scratch on this side. I'm going to also scratch on the side that I want to attach it to. So it's going to be this back end here. So once I've slipped it and scored, now I need to wiggle, press, and weld. So I'm going to take both my hands and sort of wiggle and press it down. And now I need to smooth this connection point. So I'm going to hold it with my helping hand, and my other hand is simply going to smooth that line so it doesn't appear anymore. You can also use a tool like a popsicle stick to help you do this as well. I'll just show you how you do that. You just take it and you just kind of scratch it forward like that. And then I just go over it with my finger and make it nice and smooth. Can quickly make fins by just getting a slab, which is just a piece of clay that you press and flip until it's the size that you want it or the thinness that you want it. You don't want it too thin. And then I can cut out, let's say I want a little triangle. I can cut out a little triangle and then I can attach it on. So if I wanted an additional fin, let's see, maybe I wanted a kind of a fin coming up from the top or something, then I'm going to slip and score and add it on. I just want it to be a slip and score, wiggle, press, and smooth, which is welding with my finger. All right. If I wanted to create a longer sort of muzzle, because I feel like this is half a fish, and I can create a longer kind of muzzle, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some clay and make a slab that is as long or as rather wide as I need it. So I'm going to go ahead, press, flip, press, flip. And I am going to sort of test it to make sure that's the way I want it to be. Let's see, this way. I'm shaping it. And I want my it to come out a little forward like that. So then I'm going to do the slip and score and weld. So I'm pressing it on and then smoothing. And this is how I create my sort of muzzle that I can add teeth and eyeballs onto, almost like the head part of it. And I can do this for the bottom as well. On the underside, I'm going to just smooth. always when I'm welding, have your hand hold it for backup, just to support it. All right, so I've created a nice sort of fishy shape, and I just need to add in some more fins, maybe a dorsal fin